sent me stuff, I believed that they had the secrets. They didn't have, some people were given stuff. And you used to say that too. Somebody gave me stuff, or I found out information, and we'd all run to her. And you also know, whether you might not know, God rest himself in peace now. He told me. I know why all you guys fell out. I'm not there. You also told me no white girl has a place in our community because we're black. And don't anymore. I can do the same thing. I want this. Miss Harmony became that because I wanted to try and keep the peace and get out of the true crime algorithms. I didn't want to be in those algorithms. I wanted to have all sorts of stuff on this channel, which I've now hidden, and just decided I'm going to become true crime, maybe even drama now. I don't know where I'm going to go. I don't really know. It seems like drama is more, I get more people in my room when I'm, instead of doing real shit. So maybe I should just become another shit show too and get monetized and have you give me cash maps. Is that what you really, really want? Is that what you really, really want? I would play that song, but I'll get a strike. I'm not letting you speak anything. I know who you are now. Somebody has told me who you are, so I know who you are. And that reason why I'm blocking you is because you're being an embarrassment to yourself. You're dropping all this stuff that has already been debunked 1,000 times over. So why would I bring you up on panel? Do you want me to dox you? Do you know that I know the truth about you? Do I know what you set me up in? Do I know the minions that you had and have and don't anymore? I can do the same thing. Is that what you want? Because that's what your channel is about. All it is the same revolving door on the same most disgusting people on that I've ever seen out there. I don't really care. You have the beef about them, and that's what you want. Your channel is dead. You don't get the views. The one thing I will say to you that I do watch on you is when you report on the rappers. That stuff I like. And I think you will do much better than putting out JJ Faith bullshit over and over again, and drama on those people who come in my room on I'm sleeping with Angel or whoever the fuck they are. Huggy. I know you even attacked Huggy a million times. You fell out. I know why you fell out. He told me. I know why all you guys fell out. I'm not there. You also told me no white girl has a place in our community because we're black. And I have that on record. You also would wing wang with me and say she's a good channel and promote me. And then on top of it, when I'm doing Kanika Jenkins Memorial, a tribute, which you should have done if you cared about the baby, you said I didn't care about the baby. And then you immediately decide to do a tribute to Save Face and say that you're going to try and be nice and get people to donate to a tombstone that we already knew that Miss Martin had, but has not put in the ground because she won't put the tombstone up until the case is solved. I really need cigarettes bad now, especially now I know who you are. And you also know, whether you might not know, God rest himself in peace now because he's dead. I'm trying to remember his name. Hold on, let me think. Because he's passed on. That other guy, he set me up. I mean, I was stupid. You know, when people sent me stuff, I believed that they had the secrets. They didn't have, some people were given stuff. And you used to say that too. Somebody gave me stuff, or I found out information, and we'd all run to your room. What was his name again? Let me think about it. But no more calling me Te. or you're just going to be totally blocked. Let me finish my chat here. That was Rec. Shout out to Rec. Shout out to Rec. Peace to Rec. I didn't know he changed his name. You see, I don't follow too much. And when you guys change your name, it's just like if I change my name, unless you're subbed up to me, you wouldn't know I'm on. I have blocked a lot of people from back then, but people change their names. Society didn't say that. What do you mean, TNT? She was assigned. What didn't I? Okay. You watch her all the time. Yes, she's running around errands. I'm in and out. I don't know. Hold on. I can't figure out how. Do you want to link Society and come up on panel? Because I don't want to be yelling at you if I'm saying the wrong things. I don't want that. You know? Yeah, but you see what I mean? Society, I'm reading the chat now, right? Everybody rolls with it with the Alex thing, and you see how frustrating it was. Okay. And this is frustrating for me too. Everybody's rolling with bullshit that we've already cleared up and I've cleared up. So you know what it's like to have that. But I thought that you came out and you literally said it was, you rolled with it with Alex. I don't know why you did. All I knew is that you weren't really pregnant, and that was it. You were part of Harper. Thank you. You see, society is letting us know, and I thank you. Sorry for taking time at looking at your chat, but this is where she gained my respect back. All right? Because I'm not wrong about her coming clean and stating that she was these people and anonymous or whatever. She's come out, but have people forgiven her, or are people going to roll on stuff like that? Do you want to come up, Society? Because I really don't understand your sentences and I don't want to sit there and say the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? You never said that your son was Harper if you. Oh, okay. All right. Then I apologize. If you. Okay, I apologize. I never said your son was Harper. Are you getting this information? I can't remember. It's so far back. I'd have to literally go. I know G did because I just finished listening to it last night, what he put out there saying that my son was, I don't know if he mentioned Harper, but Harper was brought along. I think you were confused about Harper too. I don't really know who Harper Boy is, but I do know that Harper Boy emailed me. And I brought that out. Harper Boy did email me, and he did put two anonymous videos out, and then he also put one out against me. And that was because I exposed the email that he contacted me and didn't want anyone to know. And so he put out a nasty email to me, and somebody contacted him and said, "You better not do that." So the Harper thing is squashed. But I apologize if I thought you said it. But I thought somebody said that you were Harper Boy, and I thought that you admitted that you were. So let me read more of your chats. You said I called your son Harper. I've never been known your name to ever be anything else. Are you saying that you thought my name was Harper? Okay. You told everyone your name. I didn't tell everybody my name. That was a fucking channel name, Patrick. My name was not that. I clearly told people my name. My name is Kimberly. That's no secret. That's a freaking channel name. That my son made. Just like when you came to the community, you were straight drop. You weren't Patrick. But we all found out who you were. You didn't come clean. You were the one come out with your real name as you were straight drop. You weren't Patrick. But we all found out who you were. You didn't come clean. You were the one come out with your real name as you're sitting there saying, be who you are, be authentic, come out as your real name. And meanwhile, I'm looking at straight drop, who's dictating to me to come out as my real name. Cereal, cereal, cereal. I say that as serious. I say cereal. You can't sit there and what's good for me is not good for you, goose for the gander. I'm sorry, just not going to happen. My name is Kimberly. Say Kimberly. Don't disrespect me. I'm calling you Patrick because I know that's your name. Don't call me Kim. That's not my name. If you want to put right narratives out, Kimberly, and spell it right. It is a soap opera. Zonday is not a rapper. I don't know what the hell he is. Some comedy stuff or whatever. Of course I admitted it because I Googled it, you dork. Just like I had to Google some other people. I Googled him. Some sort of comedy guy. I don't know. He's disgusting. He's an idiot. I don't know what kind of freaking music that was. It was horrible. Never said your son was okay. Let me see now, because I don't want to say something wrong about society. Never said your son was a hacker. This some righteous BS brew. I'm out and stop lying. I never called him Harper nor a hacker. Your son is cool people. Thank you. People, and I never ever said myself or him hawker. That's all a lie. Okay, so society, thank you for clarifying it, because we haven't talked in years. This is what I thought you did. I humbly come before you to apologize if you were on my team, to clarify, and that you did a live saying that my son wasn't Harper. I appreciate that. I don't know if you ever did, but that is something that you can do. You can say, no, not a hacker. You can also clear up that you are not Harper, because that's what I'm getting, and that's what I got. I'm just telling you what I got. So she's telling us she wasn't Harper. So now we can squash that, just like we can squash that I'm a CIA agent. Right, Patrick? Right, whoever else is in here? That was somebody else's narrative, many people's narratives, and you should have been in my lives. Why have you not been in my lives 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when it all came out? And I just exposed that again 2 weeks ago by Chasing Truth, who researched it and found out, because I talked to Chasing Truth on the phone. In fact, it was one of my neighbors in real life. She doesn't want to do real life with people. But she came out, and she was also the second person to put my credentials out there and put them out. And what I was somebody who ended up doing an investigation course and adding it to my skills of a consultant. And it just adds to helping. There's nothing wrong with somebody with brains, and you seem to cut down and ruin a lot of people. There was a girl here who was an attorney, and she would break down the attorney stuff in Kanika Jenkins. I don't have those skills. That's why I welcome attorneys who come in here, because I'll say, I'm not an attorney to answer that question, or I'll brainstorm. She was an attorney. You all knocked her down. You all knocked people down with skills. And where did you go with the bullshit? With those people who did bullshit and drama. You had no respect at all. for Kanika Jenkins, and for you to even say you have is a lie. You haven't bled blood. You might have dug and looked at whatever, but you have not submitted shit to help the cause. It is a good rapper's name, but you can't use his name because you use his name, it's copyrighted. I showed the email I got from his attorney. You cannot use his name ever. And I warned people, you put that name in, I'm not accountable if you get a strike by him or his attorney. I had to change everything. I had to take out. The only thing I didn't do is some of my old videos will still have the ending to it. I had to take out any tagline that said Zonday. And Patrick, you're the one that sit there and did the Kanika Jenkins thing. I have a copyright on her name, and I came in and you're going to strike anybody who put Kanika's name in. I went and changed all the tags. You fucking played games to the max. So don't sit here and try and tell me when you did way worse, especially on her name. Don't attack me in my professional life because I had a real good job and I did really good things. Be proud of somebody who holds bullshitters and companies who are horrible to their staff accountable, because that's what I do. So you blocked me after you send them to Strike Huggy. I never sent anyone to Strike Huggy. I said people struck Huggy because he's got stuff out there that is bullshit. And no one's putting up with that anymore. If you know 2022, no one's putting up with this bullshit anymore. No one's putting up with channels who sit there and lie and dox and hack people. I found this out because I had a beautiful Christmas. Now it's Boxing Day to finally come live and say, this is enough. They struck him. I asked and reported the picture. You guys have a real hard time listening, and that's the problem. You twist it to your own narrative. I reported the picture of me because he calls me a MILF and he Me Too's me, and I don't respect that. Have a blessed day, society. Sorry. I'm glad we cleared it up. I hope that I'm very sorry that you've cleared things up. I appreciate you coming in and clearing things up. At least I can now say that, you weren't Harper, blah, blah, blah. And that we've squashed this and everything's cool with us. And if you go live, I can come in and now I'm Miss Harmony and you can make a decision if you want me there or not. Or you can email me and say, don't need this. I know none of my new viewers knew about Kanika. I know they don't know any of this. Why am I bringing attention to it? Because I don't think I'm coming back, to be honest. What's the point? What's the point? There's no new cases. I can work on my old cases, but I'm not getting the views. I'm not getting the likes. I'm not getting people in my chat. Do you think I'm going to waste all my time to talking to a wall? This is the most people I've had in my chat in a long time, except for maybe 3 weeks ago when I had a couple of hundred. And I was bringing out some new information that I found out about. So yeah, I feel very bad for my new subscribers, but I have all these other subscribers and mostly my new ones come in. Why are people subscribed if I'm not talking about that anymore? Unsubscribe. There's no point in sitting there dormant on a page if you're not going to. What you're doing is giving them an ego that they've got 13,000 subscribers, but meanwhile they have the same 8 people or the same circle because they're not doing it. If you're not interested in that case and it's cold, then unsubscribe because that curator is probably not going to talk about it anymore. And so, yeah, it's really confusing. But you have to also understand these are cases that I covered. Okay, why I'm coming out today, this is going to go on private, is I'm going to say my thing. I'm going to tell people to stop disrespecting me. And they can't even do that here. They don't even call me by my name. Oh, Reckless wants to come in. Is Reckless still here? Okay, anybody want to come up? Come up. But be very careful what you say, because I have anyone who Reckless, if you're still here. Sorry, the thing is I'm reading my chat now. Reckless, come on up. That link's for you if you're still here. I'm trying to get to my catfishing is very complex. Okay, let me really quick. I understand about interacting. Stop interacting. But they're coming in. I haven't seen these people in 4 years. Okay, I've dropped the link. So come on up. I wish I had some more smokes. You know, it's very easy for people to say, move forward, move forward. I mean, I haven't even gotten out of the next person I want to like address in this, you know, who is more current, who is sitting there lying to people when she knows the truth and making excuses. But you know, when I think about it, she's so low on the totem pole and so disgusting and revolting. I can't give her. But the thing is I care about a lot of people from my old community. And it's really sad that they still think all of this stuff when the main person who did all of this, they all know. They all know. So I'm going to give 5 minutes if anyone comes up on the panel, wants to come up. If not, I got to go. And I don't know what I'm going to deal with the sales today, but I've got to go pick up some very basic foods. My kids are cooking our Christmas dinner tonight, and I got to get going. So if you want to come up, now's your time. Now's your time. You've got 5 minutes. That's all I'm giving you. Because I there's no point. I can bring up everything and there's just no point. You guys are really, really stupid. I'm closing some stuff off here. Unbelievable. I will be hiding this. I won't be keeping it out. I don't really care anymore. I'm just so fed up. You know, I've asked so much. I've given so much. And this is what I get in return. Solid gold dancers. Yeah, I know there is new cases and people have sent them to me. But what's the point? I can sit there and take these cases, but are you guys wanting to be interested in it? Do you want to brainstorm like we always do? Or am I going to sit here and do all the work and have no one come into my room or like my videos and not get monetized and not get in the algorithm? Yes, it's about that. That's why every single curator and channel holder sits there, and it's very important that they get monetized and stay monetized and get super chats, because everybody wins. They get money and YouTube gets money. I'm sorry, but that's the reality of it. Yes, I did call people stupid because people are not getting it. That I'm talking about the people who are sitting there and not understanding plain English of what I'm saying. They're saying stupid things. I don't have time for stupid people. I've offered the link and they don't want to come up. What do you do, AJ? Do you just run around rooms or do you do anything? Reckless, are you coming up? Calm my nerves. I'm just very disappointed that Huggy would do that. I'm very, very hurt. I didn't call you trash. You just called yourself trash. Did you hear the word trash out of my mouth, bitch? Fuck off. See you next Tuesday. Why do I want Reckless to come up? Somebody said that Reckless wants to come up. He doesn't have to come up. I don't need I don't need anyone to come up. I know he didn't do anything. He's a cool person. Good, record me. Good, record me. Go put it on your channel with your fake business where you just admitted that you don't sell eyelashes. Wait, what? Why don't you sell them? Why start something and not do a business on it? Go ahead and record me. Go ahead and get those stupid little minions that go in your circle. They hate you. In fact, at least the way I'm hated is a different way than you're hated. You're hated as a person. I'm only hated because jeepers, I have smarts out here that actually brought real stuff out and they're jealous. They don't hate me as a person. They like me as a person. They just don't like when I bitch and complain like them, but they can do it. Everybody else can do it. But I was never allowed the charity work. Cover cases if you enjoy it. If not, maybe find something else that fulfills you. Well, I know what fulfills me. I do a lot of charity work. I do volunteer work. And that's my real life. As far as having a channel now, it's almost next to impossible unless you bring drama into it and bullshit into it and lies into it and narratives that are not true. I can't be that. And I'm boring because I bring out the facts and people find that boring, except for my new subscribers. She recorded you without consent and you have trademark watermark on the video, reproduction of material out there. Oh, okay. So if anybody sees that, Jeffrey Leaks, I know who you are. And Jeffrey is somebody who knows his shit of what he's saying. So, Angel, you've come in under a different account, so we already know you have another account. So he says she recorded you without consent, and she's probably going to use public use, fair use, and that you have a trademark on it. That's true. My watermark is on it. But they can just play the voice part too, and they'll just think that they can cut it off every 30 seconds. I'm sorry. If you were here with my live stream with the YouTube guy, you would find out you can't do very much now. And she probably will put on a secondary track. What purpose is she going to bring it out for? What? You want to record all of this crap? Go ahead. What purpose does it bring? Drama. So you can sit there and talk on my name and say, oh, she said this and did. Do you think people care? Only in your little circle. There's nothing good about this. It's disgusting. It's one of the worst lives I've done in years. And then he says, reproduction of material will not be permission, will get her in trouble. Okay. So Jeffrey, you know who she is. If you see that, then do what you're supposed to do as people to stop curators or these people using your material. Don't allow it. I'm not, I won't allow it anymore. That's it. You want to join that cause of hate-a-thon, which is good to stop this, then you'll know that we need to end it. Don't let petty YouTube drama spoil your vacation. No one's going to spoil my vacation. I love my vacation. I'm grieving right now. I'm hurt. I'm hurt that this guy who claims that I'm a great person, and we've had many private, personal, intimate chats, would sit there publicly and address that. It's nasty. I don't care. And then Angel coming in here and supporting that men should do this. Would you like to know that you have a girlfriend, Patrick, to know that somebody is doing that to your girlfriend? I don't think you would tolerate it. And I would expect you not to. You don't go near your family. You don't go near kids. But everybody is. And everybody's doxing everybody. And somebody just sent me something that I need an answer to. There's a creator out there that claims that I was being bad. And in the meantime, she's trying to raise money for an FBI agent for Kanika Jenkins and get $5,000. And somebody wants to know if you literally gave that money back. Should I expose that? Who are you saying that she's clearly is a migrated lost puppy that has nasty motives? Oh, okay. Thank you. Yes. So AJ, why are you here? Are you a subscriber? Because we already know Angel is what she is, right? But I want to know, AJ, are you subscribed to me? Because I need to get on and show you guys something. Because I need an answer. I need an answer. So let me find it. And it's only because this has been addressed a few times, but I don't know if she has addressed it and she has cleared it up. So let me look at it. I mean, she doxed me. She's giving me crap from way back then for doxing a name. And what does she do? Not the person that I got doxed by. I could understand if that person I doxed by tried to dox me, eye for an eye. But she comes up and says, how dare you dox that person? And then ends up doxing me. She doxed my real name and all sorts of stuff. It wasn't her place to do that. She could have written me, but she didn't. So she is, I couldn't believe it. I forgot all of this shit. I forgot all of the attacks. I didn't realize what was going on. But when I find out that it wasn't even the person that was complaining about it who barked on me about bringing out her name, which wasn't the only one that brought out her name. We were doxing all sorts of people back then. We didn't know. It was an eye for an eye, the way it went. We were nasty towards each other. You're going to do this. I'm going to do this. And I admitted that was wrong. And everyone's going, well, now see how you like it. You're being doxed. I wouldn't have had a problem with it if it was the person I doxed me. But she was the one that decided to dox me, who says you shouldn't dox people. And she doxed me. And I forgot about that. And I remember that created a havoc, and I had to come out and tell you people what I should never have told you about my personal life. but it doesn't matter. People say, come out with your real name. Nobody comes out with your real name. When you say come out with your real name, then to me, then you come out with your real name. Don't dictate to me what's good for you. Not good for me is okay for you to do. I'm not looking at the chat. I've got to go back into this person's playlist. So we need answers here, because this is all come back up. You're talking about, maybe we're losing content or whatever it is, and we, don't have anything more. Oh, did somebody take it down? Well, that doesn't matter because I downloaded it. I think it was taken down, but that's no big deal because I have it in my downloads. Yep, I'm keeping receipts too. So let me cue it up.
Right now I'm working on the twin girls. And 2 months. 2 months. I mean, what is she has the receipts? Yeah. It's called StopStealingPhotos.com.
That's where she doxed me. And it's not true. I'm trying to find words. I want you to listen to this. And now I want an answer from you. I just got to cue it up.
I just want to be in the world. I don't even want to be in the jungle.
Right.
I like them. If I didn't, I would have gone. If I am one thing, it is for truth and only truth.
Oh, yes, of course. Truth and only truth. You don't use your actual name. Okay, I'm trying to find it.
But I can't because, that's, I'm not here to try to fuck you up.
Yes, you are. You've been here to try to fuck me up for a long time. You backstabbing. See you next Tuesday. I asked her. She was doing a cause this Christmas. And I asked her, I went in and said, this is great. Can you send me the information? Oh, yes, I'll email you. She always says, yes, I'll email you. I haven't got one email, but she'll put out the information. You've caused me a lot of damage, lady. I'm trying to find it.
This is what you're saying, and you're so worried about all of this, and I can understand that any of us who try to do this is going to come up with the same thing. Like, let's say today, because I don't have anything to hide. I don't have any secrets.
Yes, you do. You have a lot of secrets, and you have a lot to hide. Can you trust G? G was the biggest asshole on our streets. He was the one that divided people. He was the one that made people think these things. Of course you're going to be fine. Well, answer to this. Answer to where this money went.
This is her over here in the casket, and she was over here at Popeye Chicken and all that. Cut that shit the fuck out. You are who you say you are. If I am one thing, it is for truth and only truth.
Oh my God. This kills me.
What I'm saying to you is part of your responsibility.
So everybody wanted me to bring out the truth, but nobody else can do it, right? I can't find her. Hold on. I got to find it. Because I really want to know where these funds went. Then she says this, I don't care if 800 people did it. You did it. But it was okay for the other 800 people to do it. But you have to attack me. Why did you come out and attack me?
Everybody did it.
I know why.
I haven't nowhere. But hold on. What you're saying now is this is just for hiding. I don't know why they've silent 4 months. What did you say, G? I said the crazy thing is somebody.
I gotta find what she when she says it.
Somebody was a provocateur or whatever.
Provocateur. That's what he says. He started to come out, but by saying people were a provocateur. People were literally selling organs, and people were doing this with KJ. It was disgusting. I could not believe how people would believe this guy and what he did to this community. But he really had an infatuation over me where I think he went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It was scary to see somebody stalking the way they did. Gina McGill. We already know that Gina McGill was a fraud. I told you all of that right at the gate. I told you that right at the gate. I'm gonna come back to my chat and see what you guys are now saying. I told you right at the gate, Gina McGill was a fraud. She emailed me right when she had that information of this letter or something like that, and asking me if she could use my name as a person and a source to get that information. I came out and told you guys, but everybody wrote on it, everybody believed it. And then when I told them I was going to come out and tell the truth about Gina, she ended up threatening me. And I found out there was a connect between her and Allie. And I told you all of this. Now we all know that was not a true thing. And she wrote books and tried to write off of it. We all knew it. She delivered it okay. Okay, I apologize if you thought sometimes my words don't come out right, and I will categorize everybody under it, and I apologize for that sincerely. You know, when I say everybody's stupid, I mean, I do say things like everyone, and we have to be very careful with our words because words can hurt and affect people. And then so I've got to, calm down and say just some people. Anyways, I'm trying to find this because I need to know chasing truth. Way back then, you said you were going to hire an FBI person, and I'm going to try and find the soundbite, and that it would cost $5,000, that they were legit, they were retired, and they knew their stuff, and you were taking money from people, and you raised $3,000. That never came. I don't know if you hired the FBI person, but my question is if I got a few emails here and a few people alerted to it because they donated and they want to know, what did you do with the $3,000? Because they never got a refund. So I now need you, Chasing Truth, to show us. I have to sometimes dig up something that's 3 or 4 years old, like I am now, and I don't like it. But I need clarification because the reason is because you doxed my name. You were the one to literally dox something that wasn't even true. I ended up in court. If you research so well, you would research that peoples who posted all of that to turn out to be the worst people and liars, and they would go after people in any business and attacked, and they were sued multiple times, and they played games on people, and they went in and did shit. So you don't know the backstory to how I integrated in there. But if you want to think, oh, she ends up saying she was hacked here and she's hacked here. Many people get hacked over and over again, especially if they don't do things right. The way I got hacked on the YouTube streets is I got a link dropped to me in a Google Hangout, clicked it. They said, oops, sorry, I sent you the wrong link, but it was too late. It was the link that was going to do damage control. And when I have the professional person on, they told and explained to me how that happened, but I already knew. And that's how my channel was taken. And that's how people went into my Facebook and did what they did. Huggy, I'm still waiting for that receipt that you told me that you know that people who faked that saying I was some sort of CIA agent. You said you know who it was, and you said you still have a copy of that. Bring that out because people still think that I did it. And I referenced it as a joke because I thought it was a joke. When I passed on, somebody made a Facebook account claiming all of my using pictures of my kids, saying or sending things to people saying, "Oh, my condolences to my children," didn't even exist. And the other thing is, if somebody's going to give me a condolence, do you think that you would see a condolence with my YouTube name on it? Patrick, I think you put that out. Oh, look, she's got a condolence. And if I'm going to write a note, if Patrick passes on, God forbid you don't, and now I'm a family or worker or colleague, do you think I'm going to use your name? Okay, I'm confused here. Is Ta Rex St. Patrick Rex, or are you straight drop? Now I'm really confused because I've been saying bad things about straight drop. Are you straight drop or are you wreck? Ta Rex. So wreck. I've been attacking you as straight drop. Oh my God, I'm so fucked up right now. So now you're trying to expose Chasing Truth. No, I'm going to let you hear it. I'm not exposing it. I need an answer. She always wants answers. She always wanted answers from me. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. I want her to just clarify this. I want her to clarify what she says. That's all. I have the right to have her clarify this.
And debunk other and that you took photos from law enforcement. He takes all of the cases,
here,
all of the evidence. He has an entire.
Okay, here's what she says.
The website? Yeah. It's called.
She's the one that says this.
Do it behind a.
I just want an answer. I just want an answer because this woman has yin yanged and gone back. Yes, she has supported me, but she also has destroyed me too. And she does it deliberately so nobody will come back to my room. I'm so sorry. I'm so all over the page. So I don't even know who the other person was. Listen to this. You tell me. All I'm doing is please clear this up. Because she isn't going running to communities and new communities, coming in claiming that Chasing Truth is worth gold and all. And if we find out that she did, I'm just saying if she did not give that money back or do anything, then what's that saying? Then that is saying she isn't as integral. So I need her, just like she forced me and so many people to clarify it. Maybe because I missed the live and maybe because I don't watch her all the time. I'm bringing this up because many people trust Chasing Truth. Many people have been saying stuff about Chasing Truth that I haven't even spoken on. But when I heard this part, because it was in the part where she doxed my name, which she had no business doing, I could understand the other person really attacking me and doxing my name, but her? She had no goddamn right. I don't care how messy or crazy or what you thought it is. You could have phoned me and you could have found out. But no, you put out my real name and going there to a website that I ended up taking to court and multiple people took to court. You have no clue about that website. So you didn't research them to find out how nefarious they are on hundreds and hundreds of people. I won that. The problem is Google will not take that website down. And they won't take it down. They've secured a password. Now, it's just like the Yelp thing. People say that there was a Stephen Bartoloni was doxxed very badly or used Gabby Petito's picture on Yelp. That turned out not to be true. What ended up happening was Yelp put that out and Yelp wouldn't take it down. So it's always going to be up there. But he defended himself. I'm not going to sit there and defend myself to something that I already know, where those people are no longer around, what they did, and they were attacking Facebook pages only, and what methods they did. And the people I unfortunately trusted to help me, just like some other people, and help me with my giving my passwords and trusting them, and then boom, when they did that with my website, they ended up putting it in a file that we couldn't even see. It took a professional to go through. These people are so freaking good. They hide the files, but we found it and we exposed everything. So no, I didn't doctorate photos. No, I didn't steal photos. Nothing. They set me up. If I don't even care if you don't believe me. It ruined my business. It ruined me from going out there and doing the things I like to do. Just like you ruined me to try and work on cases because you constantly are saying that I'm lying about research I'm doing. She's decent. I'm not saying she's not decent, but she has a side to her. I know her pretty damn well. I read people like freaking books. I'm not an idiot. I'm way older. I'm not blinded. I am naive, and I fell into the trap at the beginning because I had no idea. I tried to come out at the beginning. This is what my profession is. I didn't lie. But everybody freaked out. Why would you be scared if somebody's coming out being able to use their skills? Why would you be scared? Oh, no, you did this, you did that. No, I cleared that up. People sent me stuff and I used it. And then I realized I used it and got punked because I trusted people. And then I come back and say, I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember of the guy who died. He had a total crazy, crazy show. A, the craziest channel. He asked me to be on a couple of times, and I said no. But he's dead now. But he was one that set me up in one of the pictures with Kanika. But I realized it halfway through, and that's why I work alone now. I've been working alone for years. Sorry if somebody was putting time down. I put my phone. Okay, so let's listen to this. This is her words, and the only thing I want is for validation that what did she do with this? You would come down on me if I tried to raise money right now, $5,000, to try and get an FBI agent in to maybe do Kanika, to do Summer Wells, to do many of the cases. You would be asking me, where did that money go? Where did it go? Right? I need to know what happened to this story. So do other people. So I'm bringing it to my platform because they don't have a platform. Okay, Chasing, I need you to come up and explain something to me. Okay? I need you to. I've gotten an email last night in regards to something that you did years ago. I'm sorry to drag it up, but they want clarification on what happened to this. Do you want to listen to it? Because these are your words, and then clarify to the people who are emailing me and to me, because I might have missed it, what happened in the outcome to this. So can I play it with your permission? And that's why you're being sent. Only for this reason. Because people are talking on your name. I'm hearing things that are crazy out there. And then this is all coming out. It's not just me, it's on curators. And I think it was because some curators brought it out. They found it. I think they're trying to dig dirt on you too. I'm not trying to dig dirt. I just need to know what happens from it. Okay, thank you. All right. All right. So this was done. I can't even remember how many years ago. Let me look. So crazy. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is on Huggy's channel. He wanted to keep it with memory lane. And this is what people want to know, what you did with this.
Won't go on YouTube, but how what do you need? You need a financial money to pay the FBI man?
I'm gonna put a video together and put it out there. I might as well now. My face is out here.
Yeah. Okay, so this man is going to take the files, and what's he going to try to do?
What he's done with hundreds of cases. He's worked with FBI, local law enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
He takes all of the cases. He looks at all of the evidence. He has an entire team. They'll dissect everything away from us. They're not going to take our input. They're going to do this independently. They write up a professional report. They help us to get to the right people who can reopen the case. They've done it over and over again. He has references. He has a website. I didn't even want to give that out because the next thing that's going to happen, people will be calling, did somebody hire you for the Kanika Jenkins case? No, nobody fucking hired him yet because we need the money to pay the fucking guy.
How much does he cost?
Being harassed either.
How much does he cost?
It's a flat fee of $5,000. We already have some money. We already have some money in the PayPal that we've come up with ourselves. And I figured if I came up with like $3,500, I would pay the rest of it.
Wow.
But these people, who can I even go to on YouTube to talk to about this?
You can't. Well, maybe that's not impossible because there are some really good people.
Okay, I'm not going to do any more on this, but this is what everybody's questioning. And so let me close this because I want to give you an opportunity just like you gave me an opportunity. But I also want to know that you doxed me that day, which wasn't cool because it wasn't your position to dox me. It was YouTubers to dox me. Okay, so hold on. So would you like to come up on panel? Because what people are asking is that, hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on, I'll be right back. Be right back. I'm embarrassing myself now. Of course. I know, hold on a second. I just got to be 2 seconds here. Do you want to come up, Chasing Truth? No one can come up. No, can't come up, having a show coming up. Okay, so this is what happened. It's a long time ago. I had forgotten. I didn't even know that this was even up there. Okay, I had no clue because G took it down. G took it all down because 1, he realized a lot of it was BS. 2, it was doxing not only me, but my channel, which you doxed me without knowing all the information and the backbone to it about what you put out there. You could have called me. We've talked on the phone before. You could have called me and talked to me about that. That was something that should never have come public because we were in the middle of a lawsuit. Many people were in the middle of a lawsuit against that company. You need to actually search that company. If you did research, you should research that company and see all of the lawsuits and see how many people sued them. Okay. That can't come off Google right now because we can't get into there. There's, for some reason, they won't take it down, and we've been fighting about it. There's hundreds and thousands of names up there where that company did what they did. Okay, so forget about that. All right, it wasn't cool what you did. You say I should never have doxed somebody, but it wasn't cool the manner you went about that, and it was my real name. And how did you even know that was me? That's another thing. You could have been doxing somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Just because there is a website with photos maybe of you and all that on it, it might be a terrible thing to do. I'm not looking at chat right now because I have to focus on what I'm saying. But and we might believe it. Sometimes that's the problem. We believe what we see all the time. And you're a good researcher, and I'm not doing that, but you got caught up, and I know that you have admitted to a lot of your mistakes and become a better person. I'm sorry to dredge this up. Yes, it might be embarrassing me. I shouldn't even do this, but everybody is now after you, just like they're after me. I'm sorry that is happening to you, and you don't want to get into it, but you decided to, get into the drama and everything like that. And so people are thinking, is she so innocent and nice as, you know how it goes, right? I'm not, you know what? Everybody does stuff for views now. Everybody does stuff for whatever. I don't care. I didn't even anticipate anyone coming in here. So, chasing this, you heard the recording that you wanted to hire an FBI person for Kanika Jenkins. You didn't, I think that might have been the first time that you came on camera. I can't remember, but it's going way back, and that you said that what you wanted to do in the case was hire an FBI agent, would cost $5,000, that you were going to raise money through people, and even if you had to put out $3,500. My question to you is, what happened with that? Where did it go? Was there any money that you collected from people? Wanted to hire someone, didn't end of the story. Okay. Did you collect any money? That's what I want to clear up on your name. That's why I'm bringing it here. If people are going to start doing dirt on people, I want to make sure, just like what you did with me, is make sure that I appreciated when you clarified that I didn't kill myself because you were there that day. And I was not married to Aaron Neville. I appreciate that. And that I took my courses and got certified as an investigator. I was trying to find that to play it. I appreciated that you had my back. I'm having your back right now because two things, I had forgotten about it. I'm not going to have somebody drag somebody else as they're all doing in these channels. So I'm giving you a voice. And so you can maybe be here and let me know, because this is very upsetting. Like, I'm thinking, what the hell? Just like what you did, what the hell back then with me without knowing everything. I want to know. And this way too, you can address it too if you need to clear this up, because it's going everywhere. I don't need anyone to have my back. I'm good. Send whoever it is to me, send them to me. Okay, so clear it up for me. Let me know. Just let me know. All right? I'm asking you. I'm bringing it out. What happened? What happened? Did you raise money from people? Did you get money for hiring an FBI people? How much money did you get from other people? So So you've just heard it now. It came out of your mouth. So you don't want to address anything, but I had to address to you. So I had to answer to you sitting there who didn't even research. And what you did is dox me and ride on that instead of focus on the main objective really to that. All you did was bark that I put someone's name out, which everybody had already her name. Yes, it wasn't good to put someone's name out. I never did it again. But then all of a sudden you doxed me. You doxed me while barking at me doxing someone else. What? Because it was good for the goose, good for the gander. See how you feel? YouTubers should have been the one. I would respect if YouTubers did that, but she didn't. She didn't even go any further at all. She left me alone. And she'll leave me alone. She's never done a video on me. I think she's done videos on you, but I'm not 100. So I'm asking you to answer to me because, yeah, I'm very confused too and hurt. Because I'm very confused at really if you are my friend or if you're not my friend. I'm talking about, as you say, in the phone friend. Because I know you don't like to meet people. So where are you at with me? Because you've said some things that have been damaging to my channel and conflicted me. I come into your room, you're nice. Then all of a sudden I come into your room, you're not nice. You allow people to block me and, I can't control T-Bori or whatever it is. I did not say my name. I never said my name. I said my name is Kimberly. I never said my name at all, ever. Not my full name. And that's not the point. The point is that you brought up something. You thought you were searching me and thought I was doing fraudulent something else besides being a fraud that everybody thought I was being on the streets. I admitted to what I did and why I did it. That's all old. But you brought up a website that we were in the middle of, many of us suing, and you affected my business. And I could have come after you for that. I didn't. And that should not have come out public. You should have talked behind this. You should have phoned me and said, I found this out. And then I could have told you, don't bring that out because this is where we're at. If you were in the middle of a lawsuit with somebody, you wouldn't want that to come out public. No, I email you and you don't. Chasing, did I not come in and say to you a few days ago that I really am supportive with your cause with these children because I work with domestic violence, I work in these areas, and ask you, can you send me the information? Yes, Miss Harmony, I will. I never got an email. Yes, you dropped the video in explaining it, someone told me, but you don't email me back. I just want to know, where are you at with me? Because I don't know where I'm at with you. You spin my head. I'm a nice lady. I've retired. I'm living my best of my life. And then all of a sudden, you say these little things, turning your head. I read people really well. I see right through your mask. And I know what kind of personality you have. And I know that, how you go. I know how you roll. Everything. So, we connect with people. I connect. I thought, so you say good things, you say bad things. You allow people to show disrespect to me, but yet you can't control it. Yes, you can. I am in a room. I can control people. T-Bori is, I think, in the room right now, but yet she hides me. But you know what? What's so weird about T-Bori is that she really liked me because she didn't think I was the TZ person anymore, and she really liked me. She said things. I've got the screen prints, and then as soon as she found out, oh, she's that person, all of a sudden that's the reason. Why are people so two-faced here? There's so many people who are two-faced. I'm sick of it. I don't want those kind of people in my life, and I'm sure you don't. But you do have two-faced people, and even coming in your room. And they've been clipping you, and now they're digging now back. And you don't want to answer me. I just want clarification. Did you get any money? Yes or no? To hire an FBI person? Or did you run? If it's a waste of time, then go. In Amazing Grace, I'm about to go out and get some fresh air. But she can't even answer to me, but yet she dictated and demanded, answer me, answer me. I'm the queen here. I need to have answers. I'm confused. I need to have answers. I'm confused too. Because somebody has told me that they gave you money and they never got money back. So did you take money from people to hire an FBI agent for Kanika Jenkins? Maybe you didn't go anywhere with it, but that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, did you raise any money for that and not use it? And did you give it back? And show receipts, just like you demand from everybody else. If I don't see a receipt, I don't believe it. She's now going to counteract me, right? So she couldn't have the balls to sit there and answer me. So now she's going to go out because she hates it when anyone says something about her, just like everybody else. So she just wants to clarify it on her. Her peoples probably don't even know what the hell I'm saying. This all just came down yesterday. I'm shocked about it. We're dealing with the matter of getting that removed by Huggy. We kindly asked him, take it down. His answer was, it's memory lane. It's a memory lane thing. So he thinks it's okay. Meanwhile, the original curator who put that out has taken it down. He removed it because he knew it was doxing. There was nothing but doxing and horribleness and bulliness in that. And chasing is in that. And she doxed me. And she didn't know what was going on in the real world. And so people are now digging on her. And I looked through the whole thing. I couldn't remember all of that. You think I'm going to remember stuff like that? But when it came up, and because I said to her in it, that sounds really good. I'll be supportive there. Let me know. I don't know if she cleared it up back then. I don't know if she came out and said to people, we're not hiring anybody. I don't know that. I'm not trying to start. I'm just asking an answer. If she needs to go run and tell people, that's crazy. Why can't she just come on my channel and be adult about it and talk to me one-on-one? Am I too much of a challenge for you, Chasing Truth? You got your rep to protect here, so you got to run instead of sitting here and just answering a simple question. We heard the videotape. What did you do with it? You can't even answer me. You say, I don't answer. Don't you ever fucking come to me and ask me that and say to me that you owe me an answer. I don't owe you shit, lady. You talk bad about me anymore, you're going to have an issue with me. I don't come into your rooms. I don't do anything. I've wing-wang because I'm thinking she wing-wangs, everything's cool, but everything's not cool. Make up your mind. I'm a really nice lady. I'm living my life, or I'm full of bullshit. And now I'm trying to start drama. It's very confusing to be associated with you, and you don't realize that. And you've got all these new people who don't know about your past, just like my subscribers have no clue about what I'm talking about. So you're going to dig something up that no one has a clue about, because I've come out and I finally just asking you a question. Where did this go? It's simple. So I'm going to see what she's doing on her live. If I don't have her as a friend. Let's see what she's doing. I don't even know what her channel is. She's not live. Is she live right now? That's Big Duck. Yeah, everybody's the same. They're all the same. They're a dime a dozen here. I'm so tired of it. Everybody wants to, never hold accountability for anything on what they do. Or if we are tripped up on stuff, they run to the channel, or they can't come up. I appreciate the people who did come in here that did support me. I'm sorry, I clarified some things, which was good. And I got some names mixed up. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit overwhelmed. You guys change your names and I get mixed up. So I apologize if Rec was in here and I was thinking it was straight. I just completely dodged straight right now. And even though it's all true, my feelings, my opinion, my right to speak like everybody else does, he probably doesn't have a fucking clue unless he was in my room and might do something on me. Am I opening Pandora's box? I don't really care, because there's nothing that I'm hiding, and I haven't been hiding. There's been certain things that should not have come out when you're in the middle of like a case. You don't bring out information if you know something from an inside. You just don't. The same thing is when I'm going through something in my personal life, I can't come out. So I might have to backpedal. I might have to do this. That is a serious lawsuit, which she's talking about way back then. And she should have known that. If she's such a great researcher, she should have known that. She shouldn't have jumped the gun and gone to that and Googled my name and tried to find something out without researching the company. Research that company and find out how many lawsuits they have and how I got entwined in that. And how to this date, I was refreshed. I wanted to see if that was still up. You can go to that, but I don't care if you go to it, because it's not true. None of it is. We won the court case. They were sued big time. And for people to try and sue me on that, they couldn't. I took down everything because I was going through a lawsuit, and that hurt my business that I loved. I never hid that fact. I've come out with my real name at certain right times once it came out, but I don't even go under that name. That's what kills me. I don't use that name on my birth certificate. I mean, on my driver's license. That's not my name, but it's connected to what I did way back when I was doing a business. And I kept it as that because people know me in that business as that name. I came out legit with my name there. When I came out on the streets, everybody told me, you just make up a name. You don't need to use your real name. I was told never use your real name. But people come up and they dox your real name and dox your kids. Know where you live these days. Pull up on you. SWAT on you. Call Children's Service. Why? What for? There's nothing good about that. I sit there and I research what I can with facts, with what we are given, and we discuss and we dig and we dive. And sometimes I may get the odd person up who knows or is affiliated. But I haven't done that because other channels are doing that. I've never heard your name mentioned in a bomb. Thank you. Listen to this. All right. I know. I've never heard your name mentioned in a bad, negative light in the J4K community, even to this day. Wow. And I was there when you come live on Fat Check, just so you know. Thank you. That's because you don't follow the drama channels. You have no idea what they did. And yeah, I shouldn't focus on that. I shouldn't do this. But I'm really tired of these two-faced people who sit there saying they care about me and then stab me in the back and put a poster, a picture of the up on me and say I'm a wonderful person and then call me a MILF and how they want to screw me and that I'm theirs. I'm not theirs. I'm single. I'm grieving. I'm a widow. I'm grieving. I'm not about to go out in the dating world. I'm not ready for that. And I'm never probably going to be ready for it. I'm content in my life. So, no, you haven't, because you don't follow the drama. I get it, because I'm a curator, and that's what they want to do. They want to sit there and defend themselves or knock you down or whatever. Someone said views, cash apps. She gets a lot of cash apps. She got a lot of people donating money to help what I thought was very good. These kids were bullied, and that she's going to start this program where children can talk to other children. And she got tons of money, and they went shopping to give these bullied children clothes and gifts. I don't have a problem with that. She showed the receipts. Everything was up and up. If you want to go and support that, she'll talk to her. She'll figure it out. I only asked her to give me the information. She says, email me. She doesn't email me back. The only time she'll email me back is a long time ago. And when I phoned her because I said, do you really need to know everything? She had an incident and she said, no, that's okay. Whatever. She never called me back. But she might call other people back, or she might talk to them. But if somebody's talking on me, and I'm now going with the W2F, you're talking on me and you're doxing me, I think you need to know. And at first, I couldn't say anything. I didn't want to say anything. The reason is because they run and do a live. And then they'll say, oh my God, this is what she said, blah, 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 blah. There's no trust. There's no confidentiality. And I know that because there's a curator out there that I tested. I'm not stupid. I test people. There's a curator out there that I tested just recently. And I said, confidential at the top. Whatever I say in here is not to be spoken of. She did a live that very night. She said something that was only in that email, showed me, don't trust that curator. She'll spill the beans. And she lied about it. And she knew she lied about it. But I can't even bother with her because she's trash now. Everybody has woke up to them. I'm not going to bother on that. I could show her email. I can show everything, but she's not to be trusted. You have to be very careful about what information you give out there, because they'll use it against you. We keep seeing it. I couldn't figure out, how is everybody getting these texts and getting all of these Discord stuff? Because what they did is they recorded everything, they did everything, and then when, just in case they needed it, to use it against them. I only record what is really important. I didn't record this. This was somebody dropping a video that was never supposed to be put out. The original person who did it has now deleted it, and I don't even think his channel's around, and he's disappeared off the YouTube streets. But Huggy will not delete that because it's memory lane. And it's memory lane on now questioning Chase, questioning me again, having to be hurt by somebody who claims they care about me, to put this out, who says I'm great, who has supported my channels, say come to my channels, but it hurt me to see the picture the way it was done, instead of saying, Look, Miss Harmony went live. Use a picture and say it was really good to see her face, but that's not what he did. And I've had to now address what I need to know, and she won't do it on my channel, asking and answering questions. So don't ever, ever ask me that I have to answer to you. Don't touch that bot link. I'm blocking them. By the way, those are bot links. They're very dangerous. We researched one night, and they literally, if you click on them and go to their page, they hack into your credit cards. At least some of them do. A lot was said and done in that case from a lot of people, and it's still mind-boggling case. Stay blessed, Tay, and ignore the people who irritate you, and have a happy holiday. I'm not ignoring it. Why should I ignore it, but they don't? You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for
Why should I
charging me,
allow people
bitch.
to sit there and get away with shit that they've done to me? But as soon as I call something or I need an answer, I'm crazy, or take your Xanax, or I'm psychotic, I'm a pathological liar, whatever it might be. No, it's not happening anymore. It's not. I'm still going to come out. I'm still going to do what I can with cases that I have currently already been working on. Right now, I'm going to let you know that there is Letitia Stock. That's crazy. We think she's procrastinating. We think her attorneys are procrastinating on the mental evaluation. That's not going to come out for a long time. And the other case I've given up on the Barry case, because it's just crazy. Yeah, everything came out. I could have read all of that stuff. I could have done it. But the bottom line is that's not even going to come out for another year or whatever. There is the Braylon Noble one. I brought that out. I knew that the mother and the grandmother had something involved. They've been charged. So there's, certain things I will follow up on. As far as new cases go, the person that sent me that has already exploded. Some people have gotten onto it, right? So do we need to have a person who is very important and highlighted up there, and everybody's doing it? Because to me, when people start to follow a case and you go there and you see the same thing over and over and over again of what we have as highlighted, when it comes down to is who's delivering it the best. And I'm not the greatest person to deliver anything or entertain. This is how it is. I'm not good at that part. But then I've seen people who are far worse to me, and they're getting hundreds and thousands of views. I can't compete with that. You know what I'm saying? People will go where they want to go. People will subscribe where they want to. People will watch what they want to. People will come in and say, I'm sorry you're going through this and all that. And I appreciate that. I appreciate you supporting me. I've even appreciated those people that I got the wrong information on and really thought this of them, came into my room today and said, no, I never spoke bad on your son. I never said that he was a hacker. I never did this. I never did that. I respect those people. But for Chasing Truth to come in here and run out when she told me to play it and not answer me, why? Because she wants to go over and now counterclaim, because that's how she is. She's had not some good things going on. And she brushes it off. It's all really silly. I don't want to get involved anymore. I can't do this anymore. I'm just going to go back to cases. So I'll drop this case down. I'll drop this case down. But she's got it in her blood. She can't keep away from it. So she goes out and she reads and she interacts and she comes across that she's a great person. I'm not saying she's not. The thing is, is, hi, how are you? I got to go to the store. I got to get off this live. I'm doing a huge rant. So I'll close it down now because that's it. All right. So I'm closing this down. That's why I never unsubscribe from you, because you always seem like a pleasant person. Thank you very much. I try to be. This is a rant, and this is also, you can clip it all you want and everything like that. You use it. You heard what that person said. I know who that person was that stated that you use any of my clips, there's going to be a problem. It's not going to happen anymore. We're not going to support this anymore. I'm not going into 2022 where people are going to say these things about me. They're squashed. They're redundant. I don't watch your shows. I don't come in. But the people who have hurt me and confused me, and they can't come in and state that they at least acknowledge the fact that I'm hurt by you or I'm confused by you. You can't even undo that or clear things up. Talk to the hand girl. You're on your own. You made your bed with making that statement and everything like that. You can clear up the mess, because I'm not the only one talking about it. And you're saying for these people to come to you, you need to go and watch their channels and watch what they're saying about you, because you're not. You're in a small circle, or you don't go to those channels, and you're always digging for the information. But when you're finding out information about you, you need to then find out. So as far as that goes, chasing, all I wanted was a simple answer from you. That's all. What happened with this? Just like you would ask me if I did that. What happened with this? Because I might have missed your lives. I might have missed your drops. And it happened to be in something that I reminisced on. And that's all I wanted. Clear it up. You had 30 seconds to say, that didn't go anywhere and I didn't get any money. That's all. That's all I wanted to know. Because if you did get money and you didn't go anywhere with it, that's what people are questioning. And that is fair, because that's exactly what you did with the signage thing. I brought that out too. I brought out about the Summerwell signage thing. Exactly verbatim. I researched it. I talked to the company, everything like that, and I brought it to my channel. And I brought out the ABCs on everything, and so did you. You got more people involved in it. You went on panels and talked about it and everything like that. That's great. You cleared it up. You were good at that. You're good about clearing it up. So now you need to clear this up, because I'm letting you know it's floating around and it's come to me. And you're winging back and forth with me all the time. And I'm not tolerating it, because people like you don't realize how you affected my channel, because you have the respect, you have the power. I'm glad. Enjoy your power. Enjoy your whatever you get out of this. But quit treating me the way you're treating me. I am a good person. I have a lot of people who don't know about this, and I'm a kind person and I'm a giving person in my real life. And I do good things. I've told you to go research it. Oh, yes, Miss Harmony, I did. You didn't talk about it once. You did not talk once about Bill 92, which is a new mini revolution. And if you were really gung-ho on really wanting to help victims and everything like that, you would try and get that instated in USA. That would be a great help that I would ask, because that's what other people have done since they've heard about Bill 92. They're using that. They're using that as a whatever to now set precedents and try and get that implemented in the States. And if you are caring about people, like you say, missing people or people who have been killed, you need to also know that it's not about YouTube. It's about change. It's about really trying to do dynamics in there, not always trying to find out what's going on in the drama streets or whatever, or bringing this. I think it's great. We bring it out, but where are you going to go? What are you really doing? People need to take action. It's 2022. We live in a pandemic that's really bad. We need to stop the bullying on internet. We need to stop and hold people accountable. And we need to get to our counselors. We need them to hear what's going on and what bills have been placed through so precedents can be set. to help these victims in courts that we're always talking about, where the systems are failing us. Bill 92 will not be able to fail those people anymore. But I'm not going to talk about it because you said you were going to research it. So research that too. It is not a good reputation that you hold out there. And it's not even channels I listen to. These are really well-known public figures, really well-known radio announcers that are well-known, who have come out, and he has weaseled his way into maybe the room and getting their attention and even going up on a panel to find out that he's a snake. And he snaked me too many times in the past. Then all of a sudden he turns around. So my one point is if I could bring all of that out, but I'm not going to sit here and waste my time to try and prove what other people are saying about you. If they know, once they know who you are, they might start contacting me, and they might start saying, yeah, someone said you can't trust anybody on YouTube. It's so true. It's all about attention. It's all about trying to get money. Have never asked anyone for money on my channel. I was going to get monetized. Now I have no opportunity getting monetized till way into 2022 because of the strike I just got to bring you, I thought, pretty funny and fun Christmas entertainment. And we had a ball. And the reason why to get monetized is to get my channel back up in the algorithm, because it's so low, as so many other people's are, except for those people who are gaining and garnering money as YouTube wants now. You have a super chat, they get money. You have AdSense, they make money. They will keep your channel monetized if you are raking it in and be up there on the algorithms. Now, I would agree to that if you're a really good channel, but these bad channels are the ones that are continuing on. I've also seen their numbers go down, so which is good. People are waking up. They don't need this anymore. They're realizing how two-faced people are, even as a subscriber. And then they say, sorry, it's all false. There is nothing integral about these people. I've tried to keep my integrity now for many, many years. I've tried to go forward. Things still haunt me, but it's redundant because it's all been proven. Bullying, yeah, everything. So he's also chilled down. He's come in my room when I've had my lives. He's said hello, and he's also turned a new leaf and said I'm a really good person. And I put out really good content. And he was even sharing my videos. So I thought he turned a leaf. You know what I'm saying? He turned a leaf. And he took that chance in turning a leaf. And I will always give somebody that opportunity to apologize. But they ended. I had many, many people. Some of them are my old subscribers and some of them are new. I'm sorry that I have to bring this to you, but the reason why I'm bringing it to the new people is because I don't think I can continue on and bring content if I don't get the support from you guys just clicking a like so I can stay monetized and get in the algorithms. And also, every time I bring something out, somebody exposes it. Now, if you are exposing it and sharing my videos in a good way, I have no problem about that. What I have a problem about is if you are trying to dox me or in a manner that is not good. Okay, sorry, my timer went off. You have to give me about 30 seconds. I have to put my drops in my eyes. And I probably have to go to my eye surgeon soon too. So hold on. And I'm going to have an open panel. I don't even care if it becomes crazy wars, but I'm not having this happen anymore. I'm just like, it got me so down, you would not believe. And that's exactly what they want. They want me to go away and everything like that. I know that. I'm not an idiot. I know you guys, some people want me away. They don't want to put this out. They always want to try and say about my credibility or this and that. It's like, you know what? I'd rather have less subscribers who know that is those kinds of people. That's all they do. I mean, they spend 24/7 getting people to go search for this stuff, and they have people doing it. Half the time, they are not researching at all. They're getting other people to research. I don't know if they're paying them or whatever it is, if it's that because you'll get a shout out. So you'll be the underdog for somebody just for me to shout out. I'm not like that. I'll shout everybody out. If you give me information, I'll shout you out. Some people just go in there just hoping that they get a shout out because it's amazing to hear your name or you grab the attention of a curator. You feel special. Okay, I think I can read. And I have quite a few people in my room, and I don't know who's in here. If it's people wondering if I'm going to sit there and bring this out or not. This is not bullying. This is a how dare you think that you can post something like this. So we're going to now show you who the first person is. Most of you probably won't know them because they're not really a huge channel. They never were a huge channel. And it's not even in communities you probably even listen to or go to. This is somebody from when I came out. And this was what I saw. And this was taken from my Christmas show. So the person we are talking about, who was supposedly, allegedly my friend now, who would not degrade me, who knew what triggers me in every way, especially when somebody is trying to do a Me Too. I've been Me Too too many times in my life and come very, very close to being raped due to that. It's not a funny thing. If you like me and you have, a crush on me, I mean, it happens. But I also know that you are playing a game. It's not for real. Because I called you out on it on your live. I said, oh, when I was single, I said, really? You really want me to come and see what you might be like and you might be a really good boyfriend to me? You ran. It was all a ruse. I don't like men who sit there and try to ruse girls, who try to think that they can win the prize or they can win the populist person or whatever it might be. And it's all a game, a betting game. I've been there. I've had men bet to see if they can get a date with me. It's disgusting. It's very hard for women these days to even know if that man is sincere. And you wonder why a lot of women are the way they are. Because we have to know, is it really sincere? And it could be with the nicest guy in the world. But because we have these, and people will say, oh, just let it go. Don't bring your bags from the past to your future. And I try not to. I went 2 years of therapy, trying not to let go of my past and let go of my baggage. And when I meet people who have that baggage that might like me and I might like them, I'll say, you know what? When you get through this, give me a call because I can't go through that anymore. I have to be with somebody who matches my lifestyle, matches what I want in my lifestyle, whatever it may be. So, Huggy Pacino effect. Yes, I did block you. But you have 2 channels, or you can have another way of emailing me right now if you want to come up on panel and explain yourself here. So he goes, at Miss Harmony, and it was tagged. And that's how I was able to really see that this was the truth. He didn't even take it down. Say whatever you want about her. She's mine. I love me some Kim, aka Tay, which is my cat's name. So do you want my cat? Is that what you're saying? AKA Miss Harmony. She cammed up today again, y'all. Happy holidays to you. Hashtag MILF of the year. MILF. Tell me, chat. And then he screenshots a picture of me. I don't really care about that. That doesn't bother me at all. I don't give a shit. And then there's people here. And you find out who the people are good and who aren't. Sweet Pea comes in my room. And what does she say? She is amazing. I am Angel. Goes way back. I am Angel. You are a backstabber. Because even though that you like CSI Tay Zombie, you are a 2-timer. Because when I used to go into your chats or go into those communities, you thought I was the greatest person and the nicest person. And this is now a few years later, and this is what you say? Hell of a live, I don't give a shit about you. You're a useless person. I don't really care. You came into my chat the other day to try and disrupt it. You're a joke. And whatever you say and bring out has been debunked hundreds of times over. And then there were some replies. Tay says, thank you. And Huggy thought that was funny. LOL. She needs to know we don't forget what she did. Miss Harmony, my ass. I don't care. Everybody's done something and we do forget, but there is forgiveness. I got a lot of forgiveness. But these kind of people, no. And then, if it's here,
I'm not a conspiracy.
Someone told me go to his playlist. So as you can see, this is a curator who likes to say his opinion, maybe freedom of rights, about other curators, other people who have been on YouTube with either channels or just being people. But this is the one that is really what he thinks is a really good thing to have. It's called Huggy's Memory Lane series. And you click on that, and it is really old channel. It's old panel things. It's old drama things. And 2 videos are up there, folks, that are literally doxing my children and chewing me out left, right, and center, having a field day at it, and then complaining that I doxed somebody else. Okay? What happened in that is I did stand ground. I wasn't about to be bullied. I did stand ground. I did listen to it. And it was so ridiculous because that's when I learned how these little circles work and how they play the game and how no matter what you say, it doesn't really matter. When they doxed my kids, I make a phone call to my son because they're making a claim that my son is going around hacking people's YouTube channels. I'm not kidding you. That my son is hacking YouTube channels and to dig into his personal Facebook at the time. I can't remember where his resume was put up. This was a kid who all he did was go to a college at the beginning when he was very, very young to learn IT. That's it, to learn IT. And he on his resume, he puts what he learns in school because they're so stupid and don't know what iOS is. I can't remember what it is. And all of the courses that he learned in school, they sit there and going, well, you know, this program and this program and this program, you must be a hacker. Okay, Angel, please explain why you all of a sudden turned on me. I thought you really liked me and I liked you, and I can't get your eyelashes, but my daughter orders from you. She ordered your eyelashes. I promoted your business. I thought you were cool with me. You know how that hurt me to see you on Huggy's thing? That hurt me. Do you care? Do you care? That hurt me? That's not a doxing, lady. He told the truth whenever you. Hold on, I gotta read this. I'm not looking for attention. You shut the fuck up. Okay? Curators and people like me are not looking for attention. You go up on panels, you promote your business. What is that? Attention to your business. You're hoping for the best. That's not what I'm talking about. Why all of a sudden did you turn on me? This has not, don't try and deflect here. Why did you turn on me? You became my nice person, nice friend, always thinking I'm great, saying great things, and I've got everything. Do you not think that I had those recordings of all of that shit? Of course I did. And you're in it saying I'm a great person. But all of a sudden, I'm not a great person. It has nothing to do because I can bring stuff up about what people did to you. I remember that people really hit you hard too. Yes, you don't know what people, who people's are in real names. So don't say that my daughter never ordered anything, because she did order the eyelashes. You just don't know the name. And she did wear them and she thought they were beautiful. I told you I can't wear your eyelashes because I can't handle it. I know you're a licensed business. You can promote all you want. That's not what I'm asking you. Why did you try and hurt me? Sue me. You don't have a fucking dime in your penny in your pocket. And what are you going to sue me on? I'm not doxing your business. I'm asking you a straight out question right here. Right here. All of a sudden, I'm really great and everything like that because you're still in that circle jerk you think that are so great because, you know, that's all you got in your life is these people. You're under this comment. Hold on a second. I have to find the comment. I never sold anything to anybody. You never sold. So you got a business and you never sold anything. But yet, my daughter has your eyelashes. So then you must not know who your peoples are. I got to try and find it. It's in my notifications. So now you're lying? Do you have a business or not? You're not selling anything? You're just giving everything out? Why are you deflecting? Just answer my question like an adult. Why would you try and hurt me? Here you are. Right here. You're laughing your face off. You're agreeing to what Huggy is saying here. He's calling me a MILF. He's telling people she's mine. I'd love me some Kim, aka Tay, aka Miss Harmony. You support a man who speaks like that? Would you like that kind of attention? I am Angel. for a man to sit there and say how much they want you on a public forum? Maybe you would. Maybe because you don't get it in the real life. Maybe she did ask for samples. I don't know. This is 3 years ago when we were all talking about your eyelashes, and I said to you, I can't wear your eyelashes, but my daughter would love eyelashes. So maybe it was a sample. I'm not saying any money was exchanged, but she has your eyelashes and she thinks they're good. And because there was good reviews, we plugged it. I'm asking you, why would you support a man who is me tooing me? Answer that. Answer that. Quit talking about you. You're telling me I want attention. All you're doing is talking about your business right now. That you just give samples out and that you're going to sue me on. What the fuck? I'm asking you, stop it. I don't give a shit about your business. I am talking about why you would support a man who me too'd me. You'll support